The clock says 2, but my body says forever. The ceiling has become my closest friend tonight. I've turned the pillow 17 times over, and none of them have made the wanting right. The rain is at the window like a messenger, tapping out a code I almost understand. And all the code is saying is your name again, in every drop that hits the glass and runs. I've been here before in other midnights. I've been restless for 100 different reasons, but this particular restless has your fingerprints on every thought, and nothing in my arsenal of sleep has worked against it. Rain against the glass is the sound of wanting you. Rain against the glass is every midnight truth. Every thought I think at 2 a.m. has your name somewhere inside it. Rain against the glass is the only voice I trust when it comes to you. When it comes to you, it always comes to you. I've had this conversation with myself before, the one where I decided that I should say what I have been collecting in the quiet for the longest and most restless nights away. But morning always makes it seem excessive. Morning makes the wanting look like weakness, so I swallow it with coffee and the ordinary, and become the man who's fine, who's always fine. But it's not morning now, it's 2 a.m. and weakness is a word that doesn't mean much here in the dark, where everything is honest, where the rain says everything I've been afraid to say all year. Rain against the glass, all night it speaks for me. Rain against the glass says everything I need to say to you, but daylight steals the courage, night returns the truth. Rain against the glass is my love letter to you, written in the water, written on the dark, written on the window of my heart. If you could hear it, if you could hear the rain from wherever you are sleeping right now, if you could hear the way it says your name against my window, against the cold November glass, would you know it was for you? Would you turn over in your sleep and somehow in the quiet know that someone in the city, in a dark apartment, in the second hour with nothing but your name between me and the dark, between me and the morning, between me and the ordinary life. I live without you, without you, without you. Lying against the glass. Tonight is saying everything I should have said to you. The clock says 2, but my body says forever. The ceiling has become my closest friend tonight. I've turned the pillow 17 times over, and none of them have made the wanting right.
I threw my bags into the trunk at dawn, left the key beneath the mat and moved along. Didn't say a word to anyone I knew, just pointed at the highway and drove through. The radio kept finding songs that stung, all the good ones from when we were young. So I turned it off and let the engine speak, the only honest voice I've had all week. But the miles don't erase what the memory keeps. The open road can't outrun what's buried deep. I've been driving since the morning, still no closer to the version of myself from before you. Miles of empty road, and I still feel the way. Miles of empty road, but I can't outrun fate. Every white line passing, every small town crossed, still miles of empty road and everything I lost. Stopped at some motel in Tennessee, paid cash and didn't give my real name free. Sat beside the window in the dark, listening to the highway in my heart. The trucker in the next room had his TV on, something about love that had gone wrong. I almost knocked to tell him that I understood that some this isn't the answer, but standing still was killing me back there. So I'll drive until the driving teaches something, until the road runs out of road to give, because motion is the only kind of prayer that a man like me knows how to live. Miles of empty road, but I'm still moving through. Miles of empty road, still somehow leading to you. Every mile a memory, every dawn a door. Miles of empty road, and I keep finding more. Miles of empty road, still yours, still yours. Still moving, still moving, still moving. Miles and miles of you. Yeah. I'm standing at the crossroads of the life I had, and the life I'm supposed to want by now. One road leads back to everything we shared. One road leads away, I don't know how. To choose between the gravity of memory and the open sky of something new. So I've been standing halfway in the darkness, halfway in the morning, halfway between me and you. The birds have started singing and the stars are going home. The world is waking up around a man who stands alone. Halfway between the leaving and the long way back. Halfway on a road that has no map. I'm halfway home, but I don't know which home I mean. Halfway home, in the space between what was and what could be, between your arms and something free. Halfway home and nowhere in between. I called you from a payphone in a town I didn't know. 3 rings and then I hung up. Couldn't let you know that I was that close and still that far away. That I had 100 things looks like we used to be before the halfway swallowed all of me. I'm halfway home, but I don't know which home I mean. Halfway home, in the space between your voice and all this silence, your warmth and all this cold. I'm halfway home, but halfway's getting old. Getting old. What does home mean when the place you built it doesn't hold you anymore? What does moving on mean when every step you take forward feels like closing one more door on something that deserved to stay open, that deserved to be more? Now I'm here, now I'm here, I'm finally here, I'm finally home, home, home. It was always you, always. Tonight, the street lamps bleed their yellow light. I'm standing at the edge of everything we built, with nothing left but memory and guilt. You photographed beside the phone, the one where both of us were whole, before the cracks became the canyon that we fell into, the place where broken lovers dwell. But even in the wreckage, even in the dark, it's all because of you. I drove past where we used to go, that corner bar with lights down low, the jukebox playing something slow and sad and right, the way it always did on Friday night. The barman poured without me asking. He remembered what I'm always having. 2 drinks in and I can almost hear your voice cutting through the noise like it's a choice. But even strangers in a crowded room can feel a man still haunted by a wound. So I raise my glass to everything we had, to every good and every beautiful and bad. There's a fire in the rain that nobody else can see, a fire in the rain that you left burning in me. Thunder takes the sky, but it can't take what's true. There's a fire in the rain, and it's all because of you. I've been told that time will wash it clean, that eventually the heart forgets what feelings mean. But time's a liar, dressed in calendar pages, and this heart's been burning through the ages. I'm not looking for a cure tonight, I'm not looking for a reason or a fight. I'm just standing in the rain outside your window, letting all this fire have its say. Because some loves deserve to burn forever, some pain's a proof that something was worth having. And I would rather burn than never feel this way. There's a fire in the rain, don't try to put it out. A fire in the rain is what real love's about. Lightning splits the sky, but love splits deeper through. There's a fire in the rain, there'll always be a fire in the rain, burning just for you, just for you, just for you, yeah, just for you. Burning, still burning, burning in the rain, burning for you. to the cup. I see the way your eyes are
You thought you'd ever have to pay for being who you are from day to day. But I have seen you at your absolute most brilliant and most beautifully acute. And I refuse to watch you disappear into the gray of someone else's fear. I refuse to let the story end this way, with everything you are just fading gray. Rise with me tonight, above the doubt and all the pain tonight, and let the stars know your name. You were built for more than this, more than breaking in the dark. Reunite and show the world the fire in your heart. The fire in your heart. I know the nights have been your enemy. I know the mirror's been unkind to see. I know you've talked yourself into the ground until the silence was the only sound. But silence is a liar wearing truth, and tired is not permanent, it's just a bruise. And every single person who became someone extraordinary felt this same. You think the world has moved beyond your reach. You think the things you want are past the breach. But I am standing here with both hands out, ready to be proven wrong about your doubt. Rise with me tonight. Don't let the darkness win the war. With me tonight. That's what the darkness is there for, to make the rising sweeter, to make the light more real. Rise with me tonight. And let me show you how it feels to be alive, to actually feel I have been where you are standing. I have stood at this exact edge and looked out over all that nothing and felt the pull beyond the ledge. And what brought me back was someone standing close enough to say, you are not finished, you are not done, you are not the worst of what today has made you feel. You are the sum of every beautiful intention, every brave and broken try, every morning that you made it through. You have no idea how strong you are. You have no idea how bright, how absolutely necessary you are. So I am that voice for you tonight, the way someone once was for me. Rise up! Rise up! Rise up! Rise with me tonight. The whole world needs your light. Rise. you to the cup. I see the way your eyes have lost their fire, and how the road has taken something higher than you thought you'd ever have to pay for being who you are from day to day. But I have seen you at your absolute most brilliant and most beautifully acute, and I